Bring up sound. We're back. We're back. Some more D&D action on the Harmony D&D stream. Episode 10. Welcome back. Thanks for watching. Part 2, Hour 2. Just finished the completion of purchase of a large quantity of healing potions because people were tired of dying.
Logic.
Put my smoke out. And there's everybody. We're all ready.
Ready.
Okay, so you guys got your potions, you pass them out. Everyone's got like 4. Is that what you all decided, more or less? Something like
Looks
that.
like it got decided for me, but okay.
What is your distribution pattern?
Yes,
Well,
what
I
is
bought
yours?
them. I was gonna put them in the cart and leave
Yeah.
them there. We could
Each
take
of
a couple
us
with
carry
us.
like
They'd be more useful if we carry them.
I think
I
you should.
give 150 gold to Philly.
Okay.
Thanks.
I don't give her shit.
I don't want your shit, so that's good.
Nice.
I mentioned something about credit towards the brewery's consumption rate.
I concede.
Yeah.
He's giving you stock options, basically.
No, just free beer for a while.
Oh, that's not the same thing.
Nope. Draft options, definitely.
There you go. All right. And you guys are concluding this, and you're about to walk out. When suddenly. Remember those arpeggio crystals I told you about? That were powering the lights? Well,
Oh god.
as you're walking past them and towards the exit, a large and loud explosion, starting with a loud, almost like someone just went to like a big organ and just like smashed all the keys on it at once, goes off. And the crystals, yeah, it's fun, right? And the crystals shatter into pieces. Everyone's kind of like, covering themselves. They're pretty large crystals, and there's basically glass flying everywhere. I mean, it's
Do we need to do
like,
some sort of roll?
no, it's not dangerous to that point. I mean, you might get a little scrape or something. Maybe. The priests that are in the room milling about, the one you were talking to, they all hit the deck. They're like, what the hell just happened? And you see, let me switch pages for you guys.
It's Pup. Calling it now.
It's what?
Pup.
Pup? No.
I was
would have-
thinking the Avatar of
I-
Lumiere.
Well, gotta be on the right thing. There you go. A pair of these
What?
kind of drop out of the air as if they were suspended inside the crystal almost. Let me make sure I'm on the right
What
page.
kind of god do you worship, Thomas?
Right?
Corruption and demons.
Let me make that a little bigger for everybody to see it real clearly. Thomas, you know right
But
away
doesn't have any genitalia.
that these are devils of some sort.
It's probably my fault.
I just shout, it's the devil!
It's the devil made me do it. and they're like strange, almost lizardly guttural language, of infernal. No one speaks that, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
I can talk to them, though.
And then they yell something. It's like, it seems like 5 or 6 words, and then almost like inside your brains, because literally it's telepathic, you hear them say to you, Thomas, in a language you can understand, the one who walks in the darkness has sent us for you.
Ooh.
And it looks as though they're about to attack, so roll initiative.
We can't go anywhere without being attacked.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh my
last.
god!
What's their mod? +2.
That crit.
Bex is not going last today.
All right. Well, Thomas is. All right. So
Completely stunned by this revelation.
Bex, you get the first action. There, where these two circles are on the screen, you guys are like maybe somewhere around here.
Okay.
One of them's over here. One of them's over here. 20, 30 feet apart. 20, 30 feet from you. And
Alright.
you go first. And where's my pen?
I'm actually gonna talk to one with the telepathic thing. That I can do because they obviously have a language, so they can understand me when I talk back. And I look at this one over here. My clicker's not working. This one over here,
There it is.
and I say in his head, "You dare disrupt the servant of the Kraken?" And then I slither on summon High Lord Snaky Sneak.
All right. Bonus action for anything or no?
The bonus action would be I'm going to hex this one over here,
All right. We'll call him.
and I do
number one.
wisdom. Disadvantage on wisdom.
Okay.
And that is everything Bex can possibly do. There's a giant snake in the room now.
Okay.
If they didn't hate me before.
All right.
There's a snake in my boots.
Big boots.
Philly.
Philly.
They are kind of hovering off the ground, but not so high that you can't hit them with a melee attack. They do
Alrighty.
fly.
Philly is going to rage. And I shall
Some
assume
movement
also
speeds.
attack
is.
recklessly at this one also.
Okay.
That has just been shown the snake.
Okay.
And attack with Gregor.
All right. And Tom.
Before we make a decision on that.
You're attacking recklessly,
Recklessly.
so you get
Oh,
advantage.
oh no, never mind. You're right. Thank you.
So that's a hit. Are you going to swing again?
I shall choose to swing again, also recklessly.
Yeah. Wow. So 19 more damn. Wow. I hate you so much. Well, sorry you wasted your hex. Sort of.
Not a waste if he gets the picture.
You one shot the spined devil. You can any special mode of death for it.
No, I'm just gonna slash at it in the sky twice. That's
Alright, You
it.
chop it down, it falls out of the air, it's purplish, blood bursts out of it, and it just lies there, completely dead. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. That's a magical weapon. Alright, it's the devil's turns. One of the one remaining one flies directly at you, Thomas, and past you about 10 feet, not provoking an opportunity attack, and it makes 2 attacks. So 2d20. The first.
Is it attacking me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna flare.
Okay, so the first
Shouldn't
one's
I
at
get a-
disadvantage.
Didn't I get an opportunity to attack you since I'm sitting there with the bow drawn too?
You don't have your bow drawn yet. You were just talking to a priest.
Fine. Fine.
But also,
Sure.
there's no opportunity attacks because of their special ability. So this is the disadvantaged attack. It gets a 15 total that misses.
Yep.
And then a second attack also misses. So it's about 10 feet away from both Tyrnell and Thomas. Oh, did I skip Tyrnell though? I did skip Tyrnell.
It's Tyrnell's turn now, yeah.
Yeah. So that didn't happen yet. I'm sorry. Now it's your
It's
turn,
okay.
Tierno.
It's okay.
It's a good thing I wrote this down.
I just merely tried. I tried. But
So you draw your bow, you shoot at him. 25 is definitely a hit.
and shitty fucking damage roll, but okay, I'll do it again. With the hero point on this.
Okay.
It's roll 1d6, right?
Right.
There you go.
Nice.
17. All right, so a total of 14 damage. Both arrows kind of skim it. You draw some blood, but it seems to have been slightly less effective than you would have thought. Meaning, yeah. And do you move or anything? No. Or you-
No, I stay there.
All right. And then the devil will still do the same action. It'll fly past Dan. It'll miss twice, and then, or Thomas rather, and then it'll be Thomas's turn. There's a devil about 10 feet hovering away from you. And it just
I will
attempt.
Sacred Flame him, make a dex save, DC 16, or take 9 damage, and that is my turn. Sweep. That is all.
Yep. Bex.
All right.
Thomas
my
missed. Your turn.
my monster manual froze. But what I'm trying to do is
Oh,
I'm
the
just gonna
snake.
go do the.
Well, it's
the-
hovering in the air. I don't think the snake
I'm gonna bite it.
can get it.
Well, with Gargantuan, I would have reached 10,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, never mind. You're good.
but it froze. But it should be +6 on the attack. And then I think the damage is 2d8, but it should unfreeze soon. But I'll roll the attack anyways, just
Yeah,
to see
go
if I hit.
We can retro
Yeah.
if
I need
necessary.
to make this a macro. I don't know why I didn't make it a macro. 13. That's versus AC.
Hits.
All right. 2d8 +4. Yeah, I definitely need to make these macros. That's
Nice.
the chomp. So that would actually be my action,
Okay.
and then
It-
if it's not dead.
It lands a bite attack. No, it's not dead.
And as a bonus action, I will hex it dexterity.
Okay. Philly. There's a snake on the devil that's like 10, 15 feet behind you, hovering over top of Tyrnell and Thomas, or
Oh.
near. Oh,
I did 1 less damage on that.
okay.
My bad.
I will
It
turn
actually
around
didn't matter.
and
Because of the
again
resistance.
attack recklessly.
Okay. .22 hits. It is not dead. It does
And
look
again.
as though you've hurt it pretty. God damn. Negative
Is it
11.
still hovering in the air?
It's not now.
I couldn't grab it with the snake because reach 5 is all I get for
It
grabbing.
didn't have enough move speed to fly past you and then fly up very
Okay.
far, so it kind of had to hover slightly off the ground. Yeah, and that one also drops to the ground in a heap of death and guts and purple ooze blood.
And as he lands, I'm going to say, why can't we do that every time we fight something?
Good
I
question.
am going to. I guess this would probably be Arcana. Is there anything, probably not, that I know that I might need to do to these corpses in order to cleanse them? Or
Also, at this time, the other clerics who had been cowering and covering themselves from the explosion, they're just now reacting. They're not used to being in battle. They're getting up, moving about while I double check. No. These particular devils are just, they've been summoned to this plane from their home plane, and there's nothing you know, you don't have to like banish them back to it or anything. Once they're dead, they're dead. So you sacred
Okay.
flame them anyway.
I just cleanse them with fire, just to be sure.
You see the cleric
Inside the church?
who, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
remember one of the tongues, at least from one of the from him before he sets fire to him.
okay. All right.
So I have a demon tongue.
Nope, you got a couple spine devil tongues.
My only
One.
trophy will be picking up a spine from the ground. Just one.
And then I turn to all the other clerics who are looking on in horror.
Right?
I tell them, let this be a lesson to you, not to extravagantly spend money when there are masses out there that need your help. It is the devil's work, which is apparent right here. The
That's
devil's
your-
work.
As you're
Make them walk
talking,
out.
Thomas, the snake rises up behind you, like as an over, like empowering deity, just to like add emphasis to your words.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I
The-
drop the mic and I just walk out.
Well, the cleric that you bought, who seems to be kind of like in charge of this particular temple, well, of course, also the room's a lot darker now. I kind of left out that kind of important. It's not dark, but you did have these ever-burning torches, basically powered by these by these crystals, that are now extinguished because the crystals are no longer there to power them. And he's like, "Where did they come from? I don't understand what could have caused such a thing."
I do like a quick about face as I'm walking out the door. And I just point like all across the whole area. Greed. That's where they come from. Greed.
Nice. It's like he's just
I will say
shaking
to
his
them,
head.
shame on you, and then I'll leave.
I don't say a
Is it-
damn word. I just look at him and just leave.
He's shaking his head. He's walking over, looking at the burning bodies, and trying to examine. You see, he starts to cast a spell on the remains of the crystals as you walk out.
Is raising the same damn crystals? Is that what I saw?
But he's casting some kind of spell on the remnants of the crystals.
Oh, remnants. Okay, I'm about to say if he was going to resurrect them again, I was going to shatter them.
No, they're thoroughly shattered.
All right.
It's like throwing a glass against a wall, shattered as hard as you can.
Do I notice to see if there's any more on the walls?
Did they have any more arpeggio crystals in this room, you mean?
Yes.
No, they did not.
Okay.
Those are the
Yeah.
only two noticeable ones, at least.
Okay.
As you're getting outside, you do hear screams coming into town and people running down the streets.
Uh-oh.
And you hear somebody say, "Shit! I accidentally
the
changed my page."
It's a weird thing to yell. There's a lot of scribes in this town.
Son of a bitch, where is it? That's not correct. That's also... Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay. Son of a bitch! Okay. You hear, people screaming, "There's demons everywhere! They're coming out of the walls!"
Oh no.
This is all your fault, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our fault. Let's leave.
Do we see any apparently like within our range, or are they just people running towards us screaming this?
As you look down the street towards kind of more like the town center, where the other temple is, the Temple of Pasush, you see... Oh, I did not get a picture for this one, so I'll describe it while I get the picture. Kind of a tall, slenderish, horned beast. It's like solid black with big wings and like almost like a pig face, but long pointed ears. And it's actually, I think there's a pair of them, and they're just slaying people right in the middle of the street.
Oh shit.
Do we get to keep the same initiative, or are we rolling a new initiative?
You guys can keep the same, and I'll roll a separate one for them, assuming they have a different modifier. They do.
Yeah. The snake would be gone by now. Because it's a free action to get rid of it, so I would...
Oh, you
Or bonus action to get rid of it.
All right.
He's sort of useless at this point. I need range.
Get this picture in here. Nope. Stop it. Windows being a butt. So let me roll their initiative.
Oh wow, that thing looks awesome.
Is that the exact same initiative number as it had before? Awesome. Okay, so nothing changes. Bex, you are able to respond first. You see, I'll kind of draw out a little street here.
Well, no, technically I killed the last one, so wouldn't we go to the next initiative? Or...
No, we're reset the round, basically.
Okay.
So here's a portion of the street, basically, and so Bex, you see two of the... That's not a circle. Well, two of these shadow demons down on the edge of the street.
Alright.
Um,
And they were tearing apart a poor little fella, right?
correct.
Alright. Are they identical, or is one of them, like, huge and glistening, and the other one's small and
one
scrawny?
of them is definitely bigger.
Alright. I target the smaller of the two.
Okay.
Knowing my combat-based track record. So I have to use my bonus action to dismiss the snake as we walk out of the building. So
you're full action, Iconic.
okay.
Yeah.
Still don't really need a bonus action, honestly. Everything is on the standard. So I will double tap the smaller one with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So first roll, second roll.
That's
23 force damage.
And 19's to hit both times. Nice. And you're hitting the smaller one. Excellent. Your force blasts into it. Definitely hurt it pretty. See, that'd be, yeah, math are hard. It kind of backs up. It notices you, and this one, and again, like it locks onto you, Thomas, and again telepathically, it says, "The Dark One is waiting for you. You will be his servant."
Well, I can't say I'm not liked.
And it's Philly's turn.
Philly, am I close enough to attack the larger one?
Let's see, you're like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, you're close enough.
Okay. Going to... this is a new combat, isn't it? Or is
You're, say that you still are raging. It's close enough. I know it's technically within the rules. It's a round. You didn't do anything, but you guys didn't spend much time.
Okay. So I will again attack recklessly and scream in common, leave these people alone, since I obviously don't know what they're saying to him.
Nice roll.
And attack a second time.
So this is the smaller one?
The bigger one.
The bigger
No,
one.
this is the bigger one.
Alright, so 23 damage.
So they should... My goal is for them both to stop attacking the human that they were flaying,
Right.
which is probably dead anyway, but
It is definitely.
Nonetheless.
You're quite aware that it is. You see the shadow demon, you chunk it, it turns to you, and it even kind of gives you a look and says, "You will regret that." small one. And it's Tyrnell's turn.
Seeing that nothing, the arrows did not work the last time, Tyrnell's gonna rush towards it, and he's going to swing at him.
Alright.
The big one or the
Oh.
little one?
Yeah. The larger.
What?
One of them's
Yeah.
like maybe a foot taller than the other.
Yeah, the larger one.
Okay. His horns are curved inward more.
And I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna slash at it once, like the next thing, just trying to twirl the sword around and slash at it again.
He has advantage. Well, I think you have advantage, right? Because he's
Yeah.
within 5 of Stephanie.
Yes,
Okay. So 10.
and damage total.
Okay. You your blade just kind of almost passes through it, but you still see like tendrils of shadow fall to the ground, almost like blood. And it's their turn.
Damn ghosts! I hate dealing with these fucking things.
All right. The first one, the large one, attacks Philly. It has advantage, but it also has disadvantage for other reasons, so it's just a straight d20 roll.
Alright. And I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay. This is psychic claw damage, so
So
He's
it's
gonna
not
eat your
psychic
brain.
slashing?
it's a claw attack that does psychic damage, or if it had advantage on the attack roll, it does extra damage, but technically it didn't have advantage, so you're lucky.
Okay.
But it's still psychic either way. Wow. A whopping 7 psychic damage.
I can't believe I got off lucky. Knock on wood.
And the smaller one will fly to Bex.
So,
And it will attempt to claw at him. This time actually with disadvantage, I mean. So the lower of the two rolls, you're 16. Still hits though, right?
against my abysmal armor class, it should. Yeah, that definitely hits.
9 psychic damage as he claws you with his shadowy fingers.
Oh, he's trying to bring out the Kraken in me.
And Thomas, there's one basically right in front of you, and then the other is off.
I'm going to the one that's near Bex. I'm going to Sacred Flame it.
Alright, that's the smaller one.
Look at that max damage coming out. Yeah, boy.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, doesn't.
DC 16 Dex save.
You tried so hard.
That's it.
Got so
That's all I
far.
got.
Oh, wait. If it's vulnerable to something, would that impose disadvantage also? I don't think it does, right? It's just on
It
the
just
damage.
means it takes
Okay.
extra damage from
Alright.
it.
Yeah. Bonus damages.
I'm not trying to give you
That's
any
vulnerable.
hints, but.
As a side note, my snake actually counts as magic damage.
Oh, does it? Okay, that's.
Yeah, the whole being is magical.
Alright. I think I did it that way the time before, but this time I wasn't sure, so
Yeah,
good to know.
I didn't even think about it because I figured Philly would kill it anyways.
It's your turn again, Bex. Are you doing anything else, Thomas? Sorry.
Nope, that was
Okay.
it.
Bex?
Telepathic communication to the small demon. Stop now. In the name of Tempest, or die. And I say that as I'm getting ready to blast it. Is there a noticeable change right before I cast?
No.
Like, does it like bow its head or?
Oh, I see what you're going. I see what you're saying. No, it does not respond to your acknowledgement of your deity.
Oh well, it had a split second.
And then as soon as you're blasted, it's like, oh, I love Tempest. No. 19 hits.
I think the one misses
There,
there.
one's an auto miss, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so that'll be 7 force.
Alrighty. Again, you kind of bounce it back a step, or it floats back a little bit. And now it's Philly's turn again. They still seem to be pretty strong.
Alright. I'm going to, again in common, shout, "You're going to go down, back to hell," and attack with Gregor again, recklessly. No, I don't want to hero point it.
Alright, that's a miss. $13. You're still attacking the big one, right?
Still attacking the large one
Alright.
with my magical
You
weapon.
chunk out some more shadowy blood tendrils from it. It continues to taunt you out loud in the abyssal language. Tyrnell.
Doing it again. We're slashing and dashing, dicing, and
Nice.
Woo woo!
that's a little bit lower than I wanted.
Yeah, still
Let's
good.
let's see.
We still get advantage on the second one anyway. Not that it matters.
Yeah, you still hit both times for a total of 15.
15.
It all adds up. All adds up.
More of
Did more
the
damage this round than I did.
shadowy tendrils fall away. The devils attack again. Then the first one attacks Tyrnell. Or not Tyrnell, but Philly.
Really?
Sorry.
+5?
Yep. This time he hits you again with his claws for 10 psychic damage. The smaller one moves through Bex to get to Thomas. You do get an opportunity attack for this one if you want to take it, Bex.
Like literally through him.
Literally incorporeally shadow forms through the blue dwarf.
That's fucked up.
All right.
You have this very cold feeling as it's moving through your body.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I never undid my trident and replaced it with the staff and my weapon. What's the damage dice on the staff? Is it still a D6?
D8, right? Pretty sure quarterstaff's
D8 if you use it two-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be two-handed then. Okay. In that case, I have. It'll be a roll to hit. Macro. I just want to make sure I have everything right before I roll it really fast. D8 strength, and then I have a bonus damage of 1 for magic.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Let's roll it. Roll it.
Nice. Second.
It should actually be 9 bashing, not piercing. But yeah.
But it's a magic weapon, technically, right?
Yep. It's
And
a
that's a hit.
bashing magic.
And it attacks with disadvantage. You can tell, like, their dark red eyes are just not quite adjusting to the light correctly. It's too bright out for them. So it gets a 10 and misses. Unable to harm the Cleric of Light. And it's your turn, Thomas.
I'm going to Sacred Flame him.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's all I do. It's the end of my turn.
Wow. You haven't hexed him, right? Hex?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure I didn't
He
miss
did
it.
for Dex, didn't he?
That was the last.
That was the last
No,
fight.
never mind.
These ones haven't been hexed.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I could.
It's your actual turn now, Bex.
Yeah. All right. Seeing that my staff completely worked and Tyrnell's struggling, I send him a telepathic message, and then I throw the staff, like toss the staff to Tyrnell, and I continue to use my.
That's a good
telepathic
distance.
numbers.
So make a just a
Athletics.
yeah,
All right.
Me or him?
for him to throw it accurately. I don't think you have any problem catching it if he gets it in your general 5-foot vicinity. Hey, good job.
That's that +7 for you. All right. So I toss that to Tyrnell, and in his head, this should work a little better. And the weapon on that, it's a D8.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Hex, the one that Thomas keeps missing, Dexterity.
Okay.
And that's my bonus. Oh, no, my bonus action would be tossing the staff. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
And then we're going to double tap the small one again.
What kind of action is Hex?
Hex is a bonus action.
But you also, I think it's going to be an action to throw him the, not a move. So it's either got to be your bonus or.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to throw it. I'm not going to Hex it.
Oh,
I
okay. You don't Hex it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll Eldritch Blast for 15 at the small one.
Yeah, those both hit. It is reeling. Its form is kind of slouched over. You can tell that it's laboring. And Philly, it's your turn.
Philly is going to declare your end is near in common. And again, attack the larger one.
Okay.
Wait, recklessly.
All right. That's a hit for sure.
13. No, I'm going to decide not to.
Wow. You know, there was a time when this would have had 1 hit point left, but it had 25 exactly left. Wow. So you slay it. It almost completely disappears except for the horned skull falls to the ground. Everything else evaporates into a cloud of shadow, and light pierces through it, and it ceases to exist. And Tyrnell, so what do? Do you drop your sword to catch this? Or something like that? Oh, he's not here.
He had to go get the puppy inside.
Oh.
Now I had to go run and put
Alright.
the
So
dog food.
Philly slayed the large one. You're like half turning to catch this. You got your sword and shield in hand, so you got to drop something to catch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, drop the sword.
Yeah, and to use it two-handed, you technically have to drop the shield too.
It's in a two-handed.
You can use it one-handed
It's 1d6
as 1d6
for one-handed or 1d8 for two-handed.
right.
It's strength-based.
So you can you can do more damage if you drop your shield and use it two-handed, basically.
I guess I'm dropping the shield too,
All right.
but it's the same thing as my sword. Then.
Right. Yeah. But it's magic, so it might be more effective against them. So the large one's dead. You're still in movement range to get to the other, if that's what you want to do.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And we are hitting. I'll just use my long sword
Right. Yeah, I know.
and reduce that.
Right.
Oh shit. Let's go ahead and hero point it. I have 5 left anyway, so yeah, let's hero point it. And there. Damn.
Ooh. Not going to be
No.
enough.
No.
Sorry.
Huh.
But you can make another attack, right? If you want.
Yeah, I got another one.
Yeah.
Do another one. Boom. I get
No, Philly. I guess I cut you off.
No, you have to be within 5 feet of what I'm
But you
attacking.
coulda moved.
And what I attacked was dying. Could I have?
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like you definitely would have. I just kind of cut you off.
Yeah, you.
so
as
yeah,
long
you-
as you're within 5 feet of what I'm attacking. Yeah.
Do you have to have attacked it? I think he just has to be within 5
No.
feet of you, right? Yeah.
Something that is
So,
aggressive toward me.
4 damage.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That is magical damage too.
right.
Smack it.
It is not yet dead. It will attempt one more attack, 2d20, on Thomas.
I will.
They don't like you, Thomas.
It's already disadvantaged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
yeah.
It's having problems adjusting to the light.
Yeah, so it missed. Again. And it says, "This will not be the last. It is only the beginning. You'll see." And it's your turn, Thomas.
But it's the last for you.
Hey, that damage number is
Oh.
impressive. This is the time to hit it. Thomas.
Oh!
That's all I got. That's my turn.
Bex.
All right. And you're saying this one, it's looking
It's
Looking pretty
teetering on
shabby,
the
right?
edge of non-existence.
dun 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 dun. Maybe I should use a real spell for once instead of just my classic warlock cantrip. No, my real spells all suck. They're all utility spells. I've had enough of this. So Beck sort of summons up the darkness inside him, and I'm gonna blast it with Chilling Touch.
Okay.
Even demons decay. That's two. Oh, that's not 2d8. I still have another d8, but I'm gonna hero point that attack. I only have 2 hero points left after this.
Wait. First
Wait,
of all,
hold on. You had the 13.
technically that's a melee attack, right? Or is it-
Chilling Touch?
No, it's still a spell attack, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Does
it's
that
a
only
spell.
affect melees? I think
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
don't
it was
affect-
only melee.
Yeah, I think so. Even though you're touching it, it's still not a melee attack.
My pride says I need to land this.
Oh no, it's not. Yeah, that's right. You're not even touching it. You're casting something that's touching it.
Yeah. The hand goes out and touches
Right.
it. Yeah! This is the night for hero points.
Nope.
And so a really, really awesome looking hand misses entirely.
Yep.
And I look ashamed. I'm down to 2 hero points. for this level.
Wow.
I'm down to 2 also. That's why I haven't been using it.
Philly.
That was my last non-dying save.
Yeah, going to say in common, "You're next, bitch."
For 8 damage. Well, you killed everything in this whole fight, basically. 3 out of 4. Again, the only thing that remains after it bursts, the light bursts through it, and the shadow disappears, and the skull falls to the ground. As they both seem to be decayed, or not decayed, but defeated, and no longer present on this plane.
I dive for that skull. Like, I know Thomas
Thomas,
is gonna
no!
put holy water, and I'm just gonna, like, full-body dive for that thing like it's a fumble.
Well, technically, now Thomas go first in initiative.
I know. I'm never gonna get one of these things.
I'm going to rush over to the person that it was attacking and just see if there's anything possible that can be done.
Don't you have that cantrip? But
Yeah, that's what I was basically trying to find out. Is it at 0 hit points? Or is it completely dead?
oh, okay, I see. I'd say it's probably. Let's say it's a. All right. Over. Oh no, dead.
Dead.
No,
I do the spare the dying, but nothing happens.
right. You try anyway. You're like, I don't think it's gonna work, but dear Lumiere,
I
and
like how it doesn't give the description of it.
that's a good description there.
Yeah, because nothing
But
happens.
it's one action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can't spare these. It's completely eviscerated corpse. But there's
You
other
wouldn't
people.
have wanted him to live if he had been able to come back to life.
People come out of the church. They're like, "Oh my God, you saved us! Thank you!" And people were starting to gather around from the town.
I'm gonna point at the guy that sold me the potions. Like, I think I deserve a heal right now.
Okay, he'll do that as a 2nd level spell.
At least it's not just you, Dan.
Clerics suck.
I actually looked up how to not die in D&D Next, and it said bring a paladin.
Yeah, they get that aura heal, right? And that like
they get all
Yeah.
the same heals I get and more.
Yeah, they get
And they're
that.
better at them too. Like their base scores are
Yeah.
higher. They get more of them. They're better, and they have.
And they have lay on hands.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. When you don't want to die, you
Ooh,
take a
that's
paladin.
sexy.
When you want to purge the unclean, you take a cleric. Clerics
Exactly.
really are combat builds in next. Like your little guardian floaty shield thing of angels of hell. That's a nasty. That's a nasty
Yeah,
spell.
that's a pretty cool spell.
Yes.
Makes my warlock spells look useless.
And that's going to be a little bit early, but let's just go ahead and call the hour. We're 3 minutes off. We're going to take a short 5-minute break. Thanks for watching. Stick around for hour number 3. Find out what happens next. And till then, we'll be right back.
Yeah.